Hello, welcome to my channel. Stella Blaze here, and thank you so much for following. Thank you for introducing my channel to people and asking them to subscribe. Fantastic. I'm very encouraged. Now, what am I talking to you today about? I'm talking to you about the garden of your mind, the garden you have, in your mind, and having it gated. Now, a lot of us are very careless with the garden of our mind. We just leave it open. We take in anything. Anybody can say anything, it goes in. Anybody can come in, jump on it, spit on it, and do all sorts. Now, what we do not know is that when we allow that to happen, it affects our being. It affects who we are. It affects this container. So the best way to avoid this, first of all, you start by having a gate. Your mind should be gated, just like where you live is gated. You have a door. If people are not giving permission, they can't come into the compound. They can't come into your house. And that is how the garden of our mind should be. It must be gated so that no words, nobody, nothing can just come in and jump around and spit and do all sorts. Now, presently, I'm sure a lot of you have all sorts there, and you're wondering, how do you do this now? Yeah, you can weed them out. Weed them out. First of all, have the gates there, and then start weeding out those things that are not right to be within your mind. Because from your mind, everything else is built. From your mind, you act, you be, you do from your mind. So if you don't have the right words, the right things planted or sowed in the garden of your mind, what you will reap will not be nice. So my advice here is, first of all, you start by creating a garden. I did this, so I went back to a few journals, because I started writing journals 1 million years ago. Actually, to be precise, I started writing journals as far back as 20 years ago. One of these days, I'll show you my folders from the things I write, writing like daily. Maybe I learn from somebody, I write, somebody says something that like wows me, like an aha moment, I write, or something just comes to me, I write. So I have been journaling, I have been writing journals, or rather created journals for myself about 20 years now, 20 years plus now. So I was going through a few days ago and like, wow, the garden of your mind. Why haven't I done a post on this? This is fantastic. Because I started with myself. What happened was that I used to teach. I used to go, and apart from my work then, my daily work then, which was teaching in a classroom, being head of faculty, head of that, and so on and so forth, rather. I also did going into unis in UK to talk to students, and had a group meeting with women. And then on one of such occasions, I was able to come up with Garden of Your Mind. And it's so fantastic what I wrote. The things I've written, they are lovely. I'm like, wow, I've forgotten about all this. So it made me think then that, okay, I need to create a garden in my mind. But before I do that, I need to put a gate. What that means is, when the garden of your mind is gated, so the garden of my mind became gated. I don't allow everything coming. You start saying something, start talking about what I'm not interested in, or what will not please my being, or something that would disturb me eventually, I just block it. I find a way to block it. One of the ways I block when people are saying things that doesn't go well with me, I try nicely to change the topic, or I find a nice way to excuse myself. I do it. In fact, it's part and parcel of me now. So gated gardens are fantastic. And then, so what I did then is, after I had the gate, as in like visually had the gate in my mind, that okay, I'm not going to allow this come in again. I'm not going to allow this happen again. You get the picture? Yeah. So that was what happened there. And then I thought to myself, I need to spread this. I need to let people know that you need to have a garden. You need to have a garden. Think of your mind as a garden. I mean, a garden where you must try and keep away certain things. Keep away things that are not good for you, that won't be good for you, things that will be negative, things that will make you feel sad, things that will make you feel depressed. Keep them out of your garden of your mind. And the best way to do that is have a gated mind. Have a gated mind. What did I say? Have a gated mind. Have a gated mind. Have a gated mind. When you have a gated mind, it helps a lot. And that way, your word bank. Remember, I talked to you about the word bank. Your word bank is filled with lovely stuff to build up this container that you have. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this clip, and please do feel free to comment. You can constructively comment, and then I will get back to you. If you want, you can send me email like a few people have done, asking questions. StellaBlaze@yahoo.co.uk. God bless you. Bye-bye.